Welcome to the 2025 Original Miami Beach Antique Show. A show that has been running for 60-some years now. There are over 600 vendors. And you'll find anything from jewelry, furniture, sterling silver, carpets. I think I even saw a knight at one point. And yes, watches. So let's get into it.
Yes. Hi, this is Keith from Lux Auctioneers at the Original Miami Beach Antique Show. We're offering today Joe DiMaggio's personal Cartier 18-karat gold tank wristwatch. Exceptional condition. Even comes with the original band and Cartier buckle.
Now, does this have provenance with it?
Yes, it comes with a letter of provenance signed by DiMaggio's granddaughters, and this was one of the pieces from a huge collection of his personal items that the granddaughters auctioned. We're pleased to offer this piece today for $75,000. An amazing piece of American baseball history.
Hello, I'm John Reardon from Collectability, and here we are in Miami for the Antique Show. We are thrilled to have so many treasures. It's been a busy few days. I want to show you one of my favorite pocket watches that we've seen here at the show. This particular piece, we have the extract from the archive. It was born in 1924 and originally sold August 3rd of 1926. And it is one of the first nautical themed Patek Philippe watches I've ever seen, and it has a story that can't be beat. First of all, it is a minute repeater. Now, a minute repeater tells you audibly the hours, quarters, and minutes. So let's have a listen to it and see if the camera can catch it.
That's amazing.
For 100 years old, he still sings quite the beautiful song. But here's where the story gets more interesting. A close look at this dial will say, a close look at the case back will say, to Skipper Al, third place, 1939, brilliant, San Francisco to Honolulu. This is a watch that was given from the crew to Skipper Al for a race from San Francisco to Honolulu in 1939. And I was curious if we could find a picture of the original boat. And sure enough, in 1946, the ship that's pictured on this watch, we found an original black and white photo of that ship. And this is the kind of treasure that really makes my heart skip.
Raymond from Oliver and Clarke here. Just wanted to feature this beautiful piece here. This is going to be one of my favorite in current inventory. I find myself wearing this one as often as I can around our office, and we're happy to be publicly showing it today at the show. This is a Patek Philippe Calatrava in the steel reference 565. This is a case design that was shared by Movado, and across a couple of Movado references as well as Patek. Did a variety of chronograph or a couple of different time only and subsidiary sectors complications. Again, it's the stainless steel, so for any Patek Calatrava, that's going to be pretty special. This one has its correct domed crown, a really kind of a ring case back engraving. It's more like a case back wrist. Brushed silver dial with wide Breguet indices, and it's actually luminous with a luminous kind of wide sword handset. It even has an extract from the Patek's archives confirming everything I just mentioned. It's a really, really special piece called 35 millimeters or so, whereas beautifully for, I would say, any wrist, and it is a personal favorite. And if we're inventory, I love most of what we have here, but this is something that I really appreciate towards.
Hey, it's Ben from Watch Brothers London. Got a beautiful Breguet here. You probably see me with this kind of watch all the time. I am obsessed. This is a 36 millimeter Tourbillon. Reference 3350, so the original, the OG. Made for only a couple of years. Beautiful cream dial. The later ones are still in production today, after 57, which makes these, in my opinion, a lot more flexible, being only produced for a couple of years. This one is in superb condition, and it just has everything that I love. Loads of engraving, beautiful dial, 36 mil. It ticks very loudly, so if you work in an office, your co-workers will hate you, but that's not my concern.
Hello, my name is Alfredo Paramico. I've been collecting watches since I was 16 years old. and I'm a watch dealer based located in Miami Beach in Florida. Here we have an incredible, lovely Frank Mueller. It's called Orly Frank because he made his watch just before he established his own company. And the dial is just marked Frank Geneva. It's a perpetual calendar, new repeater in the yellow gold that I've been so lucky to buy at Sotheby's auction for $255,000. But this is really a masterpiece of the 90s.
Trying to find it.
And I really think this is going to be
This is
a very important watch in the future.
All right, so first, who are we here with?
Roman Sharf.
All right, and I ask you to pick out a watch or two that you found the most interesting. Here we have at the booth that you're selling at Miami.
So I think we do a lot of high-end modern pieces, mostly modern pieces. We do something, but the watch the most buzz was the AP Cobras that you see here in front of me in this box because I probably have the biggest collection in the world. And the reason it caught a lot of buzz is because people have never seen all the variations that they come in, and of course the beautiful history behind it. One of my favorite designers of all time, the greatest of all time, was Yoel Zeta. And this is a Genta creation. To pick out the simplest one, let's go with this guy. And to date, 50 years later, because these were done in 1971, this is still the best integrated movement bracelet with the case. There hasn't been a watch done for any brand in the last 50 years that did it better than Genta. A lot of people downplay how important it is or how difficult it is to create a bracelet. Why? This is probably difficulty level Jedi, if you will. This is a reference 5403. If you guys know the history of the Royal Oak, that was a reference 5402 that came out in 1872. The famous first sports luxury watch that he designed on a napkin overnight. But this actually came out prior to that. The still same JLC movement as you saw in the Royal Oak, the original 5402. 5403 was designed in 1971, and there's still a controversy what came first, the chicken or the egg. I just like to say they came out at the same time. Just starting with the plain one, mostly made famous by the late Shah of Iran. He actually wore this watch. Could wear this watch. It'd probably be a lot more expensive as this one, but it was. This is the watch that he wore, and then you had various variations. He did it with a lapis dial. They did it with the onyx dial. You also have the Aventurian dial, and then a little bit later they came out with the day models, both in white gold and yellow. These were exclusively made in gold, white, and yellow. There were no other variations. Total production that was extremely small. I felt that these were sleepers. I kind of collected them up for about a year, and I decided to show them to the world. And this has been the buzz of the town. What a show!